holy, they're actually trying to deport this guy. And when I mean they, I mean both parties, Republicans and Democrats. Okay, so Trump's Justice Department, according to The Guardian, has just issued a directive to strip naturalized Americans of citizenship for criminal offenses. So I looked up that memo, that directive, and here's what they mean by criminal offense. Quote, individuals who pose a potential danger to national security, including those with a nexus to terrorism, espionage, or the unlawful export from the United States of sensitive goods, technologies, or information raising national security concerns. Now that on its face sounds reasonable, right? If you're trying to hurt America, maybe you shouldn't be an American. But guess what Congress and the House Homeland Subcommittee deems to be a threat to U.S. national security? Yes, you're reading this right. Being anti-Israel is now deemed anti-American. Now this next part is where the Democrats come in.
What specifically has Mamdani said that you think is anti-Semitic?
Pro-Hamas. There's several videos, even during his days of being a rap artist, of praising Hamas and other terrorist groups. And so a little research, you'll be able to find it.
Now, I couldn't find anything, just FYI on that point, but it is definitely not a coincidence that one side introduces a memo saying that you could be denaturalized for national security reasons, and then the other side comes out the next day and says, oh, by the way, this dude right here is a national security threat. In fact, there's legislation right now in Congress calling for his deportation. Now, I do expect some legal challenges because this, to me, clearly violates the First Amendment of the Constitution. There is a Supreme Court case back from 1943 called Schneiderman versus the United States, whereby the court rejected the federal government's attempt to denaturalize a man named William Schneiderman, a, quote, self-avowed communist. The court held that, quote, clear, unequivocal, and convincing proof was required to revoke citizenship, and they determined that there was insufficient evidence that Schneiderman was not, quote, attached to the principles of the Constitution as required by federal law. You see, it really shouldn't matter whether you like Zohran Mamdani or not, or whether you like his policies or his ideologies or whatever. Point is, if you don't fight right now for the rights of people you disagree with, I guarantee you there will come a day when it is in fact you who is being silenced by the government.